Well, hello, knights. You may notice that I'm wearing a blindfold.
Sparky, can you come this way a little bit? I can't see you very
What?
well.
What?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, what's that?
Sparky, the knights are over here.
Well, okay. Well, it's great to see you, because actually I can just hear and smell you. I can tell someone had delicious pancakes this morning.
Huh? Sparky, why do you have that blindfold on?
Well, I took your advice and got a freeze on my jokes.
But why the blindfold?
Well, you know my good friend Melvin, don't you?
Well, yeah, he's a northern bat, isn't he?
Well, yes, northern bats are the only bats that live above the Arctic Circle. Like all bats, he uses a sonar sensor to fly around at night. Since I don't have sonar, I'm trying to see how well I would do if I had to rely on just my hearing and smell.
Well, can you tell what I'm wearing, what color my shoes are, and how many fingers I'm holding up?
Absolutely. Just relying on my super sensing ears and nose, I can tell that you're wearing a bright green parka and you have on fuzzy pink slippers and you're holding up 11 fingers.
That's amazing.
Oh, thank you. It's a gift. It truly is.
I meant amazing. Every word of what you just said was wrong.
What? Are you sure? Knights? Did I get it all wrong?
Yeah.
Well, maybe I need to work more on my skills.
Good idea. How about we bring on the royal musicians while we go take that blindfold off?
Great idea.
Oh.
job, Knights. Oh, this feels so much better. It's not easy when you can't see.
No, it's not. How about we try something that I know you are good at doing? Can you guys remind me of our banner verse? Does everybody remember it? Oh, ready? Here we go.
Be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his power.
Ephesians 6:10. One more time, ready?
Be strong in the Lord in the strength of his power. Ephesians 6:10.
Excellent job. Very good. All right. Let's see. Who's what?
Hey, and I think I'm on a roll to help out as well. Would you happen to have another riddle this evening?
I think I do, Sparky. Let me see if I can find it here. Okay. Can you help me to interpret this fourth riddle today?
Let me take a look.
All right.
They seem to be getting harder as the week goes on. Wow, this one seems a little strange.
What does it say?
Well, it's the strangest riddle we've had so far.
What does it say?
Oh, maybe I read it wrong. Could it be a joke?
Sparky, what does it say?
Okay. It says, the shield of faith is not found yet. Direct your search for feet so wet.
Feet so wet? That's really strange.
That's exactly what I said.
Well, it looks like we'll be on a quest for the shield of faith today.
And to find it, we need to look for wet feet. There are some animals that keep their feet in the water a lot, like flamingos.
Oh, I don't think there are stories about flamingos in the King's Book, except maybe the story of Noah's Ark. There's a lot of water in that story. I'm gonna guess that we're looking for a person or maybe people with wet feet.
Well, I know there were people like John the Baptist who spent a lot of time in the water. Also, the Israelites walked through the Red Sea, but they were on dry ground. How about Jesus washing other people's feet? Their feet would be wet.
That's true, but if we're looking for a story about faith, I think I know the story we need to read. It's a story about someone who actually walked on water.
On water? Was he walking on a frozen pond?
Well, no, he was actually walking on water, on a lake. I wonder if the royal players can bring that story to life for us. Let's take a look inside the King's Book.
The books of Matthew, Mark, and John all tell about an interesting adventure involving Jesus, his close friends, a boat, and a storm. It all begins at the end of a famous miracle where Jesus fed a large group of people with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 small fish. After everyone had eaten and collected the leftovers, Jesus told his friends to get in a boat and sail to the other side of a big lake. When they left in the boat, Jesus took time to talk to his dad. We just call that praying. As it got later in the night and the sky grew darker, Jesus' friends were in the boat, in the middle of the lake, in the middle of a storm. So what did Jesus do next? Jesus didn't need a boat. He didn't need a life preserver. He didn't need a swimsuit. He didn't even need a rain jacket. Jesus just started walking on the water. Jesus walked on top of the lake, in the dark, in the storm, all the way to his friend's boat. His friends thought he was a ghost. Jesus said, "No worries, guys. It's just me, Jesus." So what did his friends do? They were all still very afraid, all except for Peter. He shouted back to Jesus, "Hey, if it's really you, Jesus, can I come out there and walk on the water too?" His friends were shocked, but Jesus said, "Absolutely, come on out here." Peter looked right at Jesus and climbed out of the boat, walking on the water. However, Peter quickly remembered that he was in the middle of the lake, in the middle of a storm, at night. He began to sink and cried out, "Lord, save me!" But Jesus immediately grabbed him. As they walked back to the boat, Jesus said, "Why did you worry about the water in the storm? Where did your faith go?" When they walked back into the boat, the storm died down. His friends began to tell Jesus, "Wow, if we had any doubts, they are gone now. You are definitely God's son." And this is just one great story from the King's Book.
Well, that was amazing. It was like we were right there. Did that actually happen?
It sure did. Jesus was able to walk on the water because, well, he's God's son. But when Peter did it, that was truly miraculous.
Well, I can't wait to learn more about this story and the shield of faith.
Okay, let's give the knights of our castle call out. Ooh, Mama, do you know the one for faith? I don't remember it. I looked at it, but I don't remember which one it is. Can you come help us with it today? All right, so our call out today is armor up with faith. Go ahead and stand up with me. Okay. Do you? You might have to wait to learn it in time. I learned it too, and I forgot it. Okay. That's okay. We'll learn the castle call out in just a few minutes. Go ahead and take a seat. Sorry, guys. All right. All right, so we're almost ready, Sparky. One other skill that all knights need to know is archery. It is a very valuable skill for the knight.
Well, archery, as in a bow and arrow?
Exactly. Archery is a very important skill for knights. So let's stand up and practice our form. First, you're going to need to hold your pretend bow in one hand, all right? And you're going to have to pull back to pretend you have an arrow, and then let it go. Don't point your arrow at another person. Let's practice hitting the lights up there. You ready? Good job, guys.
Wow, it looks like they've already mastered this skill. Now can we start the quest? I want to find out more about this shield of faith. Shoot!
Yes, it's now time to go on your quest to find the shield of faith. And knights, as soon as you unfreeze and begin, your castle guides will lead your way. Have fun and armor up. All right, go ahead to your first station. Yep, you stay right there.